students, welcome to AJ Akshar Academy YouTube channel. In this session, I am going to discuss class 10th CBSE Light Reflection Part 1. Multiple choice questions and answers. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. Please share your valuable comments in the comment section. Okay, let us go to the today's session. First one. Topic reflection. First question. On reflection from a plane surface, the following gets changed. Here, during reflection, which of the following quantity is changing? First one, wavelength, frequency, speed, amplitude. Here, on reflection, wavelength cannot be changed, frequency cannot be changed, speed cannot be changed, only amplitude will change. So, here on reflection from a plane surface, amplitude is changing. Okay. Next, which of the following is not case with image formed by a plane mirror? First one, it is erect, it is virtual, it is diminished, and it is at the same distance as the object. Here in this question they are asking that which of the following is not case with the image formed by a plane mirror. Here in these options, which is not suitable for image formed by a plane mirror? Here the image formed by a plane mirror is erect image, virtual image, and it is at the same distance as the object. Only one thing, it is diminished. So this is the incorrect statement. Image formed by a plane mirror is not diminished. Diminished nothing but small. So here object height is equals to image height and object distance is equals to image distance. So the characteristics of the image formed by a plane mirror is the image is virtual, erect, and at the same distance as the object. So it is diminished, it is not in the case of the plane mirror. Okay. So third option is correct. Next. When an object is placed between two parallel mirrors, then number of images formed is, here we are placing the object in between the two parallel mirrors. Here the mirrors are situated parallel. So then the number of images formed is infinite number of images are formed. Parallel nothing but they are not intersecting, they are not forming any, they are not intersecting at any angle. So that's why here number of images are formed is infinite number of images are formed. So when an object is placed between two parallel mirrors, then number of images formed is infinite. Okay. Next. The rear view mirror of a car is, here in this four options, which one is used as a rear view mirror? One is plane, convex, concave, either convex or concave. Here convex mirror is used as a rear view mirror of a car. Okay, convex mirror. If a number of images of a candle flame are seen in a thick mirror, then the first image is the brightest, the second image is the brightest, and the last image is the brightest. The image are equally bright. Here, if a number of images of a candle flame are seen in a thick mirror, then the second image is the brightest image than the first image. Okay. Next question. A plane mirror reflects a beam of light to form a real image. The incident beam is parallel, convergent, divergent, any one of the above. Here in this question, a plane mirror reflects a beam of light to form a real image. So the incident beam is convergent beam. Okay. The focal length of a spherical mirror is maximum for red light, maximum for blue light, maximum for white light, same for all lights. Here the focal length of a spherical mirror is same for all lights irrespective of the colors. So the focal length of spherical mirror is same for all lights. Next, if a spherical mirror immersed in liquid, its focal length will increase, decrease, remains unchanged, depends on the nature of the liquid. Here, if a spherical mirror immersed in a liquid, its focal length will remains unchanged, because here in the case of spherical mirrors there will be no change in the focal length of the mirrors when immersed in water. It is so because the focal length of the mirrors does not depend on the external medium in which it is held. So it does not depend on the external medium. So that's why if the spherical mirror is immersed in a liquid, its focal length remains unchanged. Nothing but focal length remains same. Okay. Next. Mark the correct option or options. Let us see. The minimum distance between a real image and the real object in concave mirror is 0. The minimum distance between a real object and the real image in the concave mirror is greater than 4f, where focal length, where f is the focal length of the lens. The focal length of the concave mirror depends upon the wavelength of the light incident in it. The focal length of the mirror depends upon the medium in front of the mirror. Here in these four options, which one is correct? Now let us see. Here in these four options, first one is correct. Why? Because the minimum distance between a real image and a real object in concave mirror is 0. Here in the second option, the minimum distance between a real object and a real image in a concave mirror is greater than 4f. So it is an incorrect statement. This is also incorrect. The focal length of the concave mirror depends upon the wavelength of the light incident on it. And the last one is the focal length of the mirror depends upon the medium in front of the mirror. The focal length of the concave mirror does not depend upon the wavelength. Here, so that's why it is incorrect. The fourth one, the focal length of the mirror depends upon the medium. So it does not depend upon the medium in front of the mirror. So second, third options are incorrect. So correct option is first one. So that is the minimum distance between a real image and the real object in a concave mirror is 0. This is the correct statement. Okay, next. Two plane mirrors are placed perpendicular to each other. A ray strikes one mirror and after reflection falls on the second mirror. The ray after reflection from the second mirror will be perpendicular to the original rays, parallel to the original rays, at 45 degrees to the original ray, can be at any angle to the original ray. So this is the second ray will be parallel to the original ray. Here two plane mirrors are placed perpendicular to each other. A ray strikes one mirror and after reflection falls on the second mirror. So the ray after reflection from the second mirror will be parallel to the original ray. Okay. A convex mirror is used to form an image of real object. The wrong statement is the image lies between pole and focus. The image is diminished in size. and the image is erect, the image is real. This is the wrong statement. The image is real is the wrong statement. Why? Because convex mirror forms always virtual image. So in these four options regarding this convex mirror, wrong statement is image is real. Here convex mirror forms only virtual images only. So the image lies between pole and focus, the image is diminished in size and the image is erect. These are the correct statements regarding convex mirror. Only the one is the image is real. This is the wrong statement. Okay, next one. The phase change in reflected wave when light wave suffers reflection at the interface from air to glass is 0, pi by 2, pi, 2 pi. Here the phase change is pi. So the phase change in reflected wave when light wave suffers reflection at the interface from air to glass is pi. The phase change is pi. Okay. Due to atmosphere refraction, the stars twinkle, the sun is seen before the actual sunrise and the still seen after the sunset. The sun appears bigger during sunset or sunrise, all of the above. So during this, due to atmosphere refraction, all the above, the stars twinkle and the sun is seen before the actual sunrise and the still seen after the sunset. The sun appears bigger during sunset or sunrise. All these are due to atmosphere refraction. So all the above. The answer is all the above. Next one, when the beam of light travels in a medium with lesser velocity of light than that of in vacuum, then the value of wavelength and frequency will respectively. Here in this question they are asking that light is traveling in a medium with a lesser velocity of light than that of in vacuum. So what happens? Wavelength and frequency. Options: increases and decreases, increases unchanged, decreases unchanged, decreases and decrease. Here wavelength and frequency will decrease and unchanged. The third option is correct because energy, here energy is constant, here velocity is decreasing. So to make constant energy, lambda should also decrease. Lambda nothing but wavelength. So wavelength should decrease and frequency remains constant. Here lambda should also decrease. To make constant energy, lambda nothing but wavelength. Wavelength should also decrease and frequency remains constant, nothing but unchanged. So when the beam of light travels in medium with lesser velocity of light than that of in vacuum, the value of wavelength and frequency are, wavelength will decrease and the frequency remains constant, that is frequency unchanged. Okay. Thanks for watching this video.